Well. Listen, I'm gonna start this off by saying this, man. Trump's campaign manager, whoever did this strategy, whoever came up with his new game plan, an absolute genius. An absolute genius. Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to pull up the screen. Because I wanna yeah, I'm trying to make this Facebook post. I want to share it. All right. So look, here's why I'm saying he's a genius. All right. So look. I'm like, hey, I was looking for these for the agenda. These agenda videos, I've been looking for them, right? I've been looking for them. Couldn't find them. Could not find them. I'm like, where are people getting these clips from? But then I realized one thing and one thing only. These clips are either on his website, or B, they're on Rumble. And he put them out a year ago. And everybody's now sharing them, and I'm like, yo, but where are you getting these clips from? Because I'm doing my research. I'm Googling. I'm aggressively trying to find because I'm like, this had to be released as a full video. No, they piecemealed everything. And the thing with the agenda, let me see. Let me go a little further back. Yeah, okay. They started a year ago, right? They started a year ago. Okay. Now, here's what makes them smart. Here's what makes them a genius, okay? An absolute genius. They put out some of Agenda 47 back here over a year ago, because it says a year ago, but it's over a year ago. It's almost 2 years old. Back here, right? And they put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos, right? They put out 7 videos. Cool, that were Agenda 47. But if you notice, it's buried. You have these other videos first, and then you have the Agenda 47 stuff, and it's like, oh man, this is so bad, this is so bad, this is so bad, right? But then you go down here, he's talking about other stuff, he's talking about other stuff, he's talking about other stuff, talking about other stuff, and then he goes Agenda 47, Agenda 47. Then it goes break, more mess, but all the videos look exactly the same. Here's the kicker with that. Here's the kicker with making the videos look exactly the same. It makes this information actually hard to find. It's not that he didn't put it out. It's actually hard to find because it's literally identical. There's no key identifier because all of them look the same. All the thumbnails are the same. You literally have to go find the title of it. Somebody can't just share a clip and it's that video when it could be this other video. Thus, it makes it hard for it to proliferate social media without the proper people being involved. But for some reason now after the election, these videos are everywhere. And I'm like, how did they do this? But they did it by literally just burying it. So there's that page, right? Only 2. Then you go back here, and then he starts up again. He does another 3 videos of Agenda 47, 2 videos, break, and then he does another Agenda 47, right? And then he goes, cool. He's talking about Biden, talking about this other stuff, blah, 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 blah. Then Agenda 47, Agenda 47. 2 of them, but but it's a break in between. And then there's another one. Every other video was Agenda 47. There is no trend here. But it's absolutely genius because it separates it out so far to where you have to do a lot of work. Yep. Agenda 47, every other video. Then it's Agenda 47, Agenda 47, 4 of them. Iowa caucus instruction. Then Agenda 47, and he put these on Rumble. Now, what makes this interesting is they're all available on his website. And I'm almost wondering, like, were they always on his website? Because then a bunch of Agenda 47. And then at this point, he kind of just like, he kind of leans all the way into it. But then there's another break. Lets it die down, lets it cool off, because everybody gets pissed off. A moment he starts talking and throwing out agenda videos, people get pissed off, and then he leaves it alone. He doesn't talk about it no more. No more. At this point, he stops. This is the last one. That's the last one a year ago. And he's like, that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. And no more Agenda 47. You come over here, there's no Agenda 47 at all. At all. And the average American, they don't, what the heck happened to my screen? The average American, they're not gonna look for it like that. They're not. So this dude is smart. Like either it's him or his team. If I believe it's more so his team, those people are incredibly, like, they're smart, scary smart. And then they're embedding the yeah, he put this out a year ago. Like people are like, oh, the Agenda 47 stuff, like they're now sharing it like this was like rocket science, or like this was like crazy new information. This is old. He put it all the way out there so ahead of time, so thus people would have to go back to try and find it. People don't like doing work. All you're gonna do is latch on to the recent thing he said and not the old stuff. Not the old stuff. So anyway, what I'm doing on this stream is I'm gonna go through every single last video, and I'm gonna tell you if I agree with it, if I don't agree with it, what I think about it, all of that. We can discuss it back and forth. I also want to offer the person on YouTube that ends up watching this video. All right. I'll give you $15 if you can timestamp this whole thing. Timestamp this whole thing, because this is going to be a long, like just section by section. So this one is the what is it? Declares war on the cartel.
Fentanyl, heroin, meth, and other lethal drugs are pouring across our wide open border, stealing hundreds of thousands of beautiful American lives. And it's happening like never before in our history. Children are being left without parents. Families are being ripped apart. Communities are being decimated. Our neighbors and fellow citizens are having their entire worlds destroyed like nobody thought possible. Our country is being poisoned from within by the drugs and by all.
I hate to stop him this early, but wouldn't that be like front page news if people was families were being torn apart down there? Like, would that not be front page news? Like, am I stupid? Was I born yesterday? Like, I don't think it's the situation, like with migrants and immigrants, or the whole illegally immigrating, whatever, asylum seekers, all of that. Yes, it's bad, but I don't think it's bad as they paint it out to be. But it is indeed bad.
The other crime that's taking place. The drug cartels are waging war in America, and it's now time for America to wage war on the cartels. In this war, Joe Biden has sided against the United States and with the cartels. They are making more money than they've ever made before, times 10.
I mean,
there's
that's
never
true.
been anything like it. They're major companies. They're bigger than even some of our biggest companies. Biden's open border policies are a deadly betrayal of our nation. When I am president, it will be the policy of the United States to take down the cartels, just as we took down ISIS and the ISIS caliphate, and just as, unlike the situation we're in today, we had a very strong border, the strongest border, in fact.
How do you plan on taking down the cartel when they have base set up in the neighboring country? Like, you gonna go after them? You literally gonna go in that country after them? Is that what we want to do? Is that what we're gonna do to another sovereign nation? We're just gonna pull up like, hey, You ain't fixed the problem. Cool. I'm gonna fix the problem. Is that what we're doing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
The history of our country, and drugs were at a low of 45 years. There's been nothing like what we did just 2 years ago. We will show no mercy on the cartels. Every day, drug traffickers are using the waters of our region to ship their lethal poisons to America, killing so many of our people.
The language is
And
so
ruining
key.
families. In addition to restoring strong border security, I will deploy all necessary military assets, including the U.S. Navy, to impose the full naval embargo on the cartels. I did that before and it worked. What we did was incredible. We will guarantee that the waters of the Western Hemisphere are not used to traffic illicit drugs to our country. Furthermore, I will order the Department of Defense to make appropriate use of special forces, cyber warfare, and other overt and covert actions to inflict maximum damage on cartel leadership, infrastructure, and operations. I will designate the major cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. We will
Jesus
sever
Christ.
their access to global financial systems. I will also work to forge an unprecedented partnership with neighboring governments in our region, just like I did in Mexico. And remember, in Mexico alone, an estimated 100,000 civilians have been tragically murdered or gone missing at the hands of these cartels. The Mexican government, run by a very fine man, the president, is really working hard, but it's not working out. These cartels are vicious and they're violent, and they have Mexico for now stymied. But we have to help Mexico, and we have to stymie the cartels. Either we will get the full cooperation of other governments to stop this menace, or we will expose every bribe, every kickback, every payoff, and every bit of corruption that is allowing the cartels to preserve their brutal reign. And it is indeed.
I don't think he wants to do that. I don't think he wants to do that part. Because some of your boys is gonna get caught up in that. I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you know just how deep their pockets go. I don't think you know that. I don't think you're ready. Um yeah, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you know. And yeah, I don't think you know. I don't think you're ready. Mm-mm. Nah, nah, fam. Nah, fam. And you know what's crazy? The craziest part is gonna be that he's gonna get he's he's gonna get the what is that called for the car? He's gonna get the I can't remember right now. He's gonna get the what's that called? The anyway, he's gonna end up like he's gonna get the bill. That's what I was thinking about. The bill, okay, the bill that was supposed to get passed by the United States Congress or whatever earlier for the border. They're just gonna bring that same border bill back and pass it. It's just gonna be even more restrictive. Like the version before was really nice. Um, Trump says he's nominating Fox News host Army vet Pete Haynes Hegseth to be defense secretary. Oh man, this oh my god, this White House is gonna be something else. And the crazy thing is, like, he's nominating these senators, and maybe I think there's one person that's from the House of Representatives, and I'm like, I don't. If somebody's from the House, I think the replacement, the governor gets to pick, and I think maybe he's picking his people from conservative states. So then the governor can't backfill, or maybe it's a I don't know. What's up, sup, Moon? Sup.
Finally, as I have said before, I will ask Congress to pass legislation ensuring that drug smugglers and human traffickers receive the death penalty. The drug cartels and their allies in the Biden administration have the blood of countless millions on their hands. Millions and millions of families and people are being destroyed. When I'm back in the White House, the drug kingpins and vicious traffickers will never sleep soundly again. We did it once and we did it better than anybody else. There's never been a better border than we had just 2 years ago. It was strong, it was powerful, and it was respected all over.
No, you gotta be fucking kidding me. No fucking way. No fucking way. This guy, this is a fucking sick man. 2 years ago? You're telling me he recorded this in 2018? Oh, man. Wait, no, in 2020. In 2020, sorry. In 2022. He recorded this in 2022. I forgot his presidency ended in COVID. In 2022. Because he said just 2 years ago. His presidency ended in 2020. I mean, if you consider 2021, I guess the true end date, because that's when he passed it off. I guess it's 2023, but still, either way it goes, this is crazy. He's been ready.
World, and now we're laughed at.
And when I say he's been ready, like they should have ran somebody else, man, instead of Kamala. I think there's a group of people, they're like, oh, I'm trying to hear that, trying to hear. No, I think they really should have. And it's not that it's necessarily her fault. I mean, granted, like whoever her campaign manager was stupid. They were doing things that were gonna alienate people that you needed to win over to win. Because again, they overestimated, like, oh, we raised all this money, things must be great. No, things were not great because you were not, like, just to keep it a band, like people didn't really love her. They liked her in, like, as in, like, oh my gosh, she's so much better than aging Biden. All right, cool. But what do you like about her? How do you like her? And it's crickets. It was crickets at first. Then people like, oh, I like this, I like that, da 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 da. But it never became a full flame. Like Donald Trump is like him and his supporters. It's a full fire, and they're not burning wood anymore. They're burning fucking jet fuel out back in a pylon. Like, it's insane. But anyway,
all over the world, and we're not going to let that happen much longer. We have to take over. We have to be tough. We have to be smart. We have to be fair. But if we don't do something immediately, our country is gone.
Okay, let me do this, because this is annoying me too. I'll do this. Boop. All right, cool. So anyway, so that's the cartel video. I don't mind that one. I don't mind it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a band. I don't mind that one. Ending homelessness and veteran homelessness in America. How long did he talk about this? Okay, this one's shorter. Okay.
Under crooked Joe Biden, the U.S. government has spent nearly $1 billion to house illegal aliens and foreign migrants in expensive luxury hotels, courtesy of you, the American taxpayer. And they want to spend billions and billions more. In many states, we're running out of hotel space because the rooms are all booked up with illegal aliens living in a very large way on the American taxpayer's dime. Meanwhile, we have 33,000 veterans in this country who are homeless and living very poorly, I might add, and it's a shame. They're living in filth and squalor on our streets. Nobody is doing a thing for them. We helped them a lot during my 4 years, and it's all been dropped. Everything we did for our veterans has been dropped. It's a disgrace. Joe Biden puts illegal aliens before homeless veterans, and we cannot let this happen any longer. The American veteran.
Okay, now here's the thing, and people gonna hate me for saying this. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. The type of money that we give people seeking asylum, the type of money we give, illegal immigrants or people that just like we give them like a lot of freaking money, but veterans is kind of just like, eh, suck it. Like I agree with him here that is messed up. It is messed up. Like you could serve your country and you broke and you ain't got nothing. Meanwhile, somebody that came here illegally has everything.
It's one of our greats. These are great, great people we have to take care of. When I am reelected, this national scandal will end. On day one, I will sign an executive order to cut off Joe Biden's massive spigot of funding for shelter and transport of illegal aliens and redirect a portion of those savings, a very large portion, I might add, to provide shelter and treatment for homeless American veterans. I will make it a personal mission to totally eradicate veterans' homelessness in America by the end of next term. You'll see a big difference, just like you did at the VA, just like you did with, frankly, everything we touched. The border was the best border we've ever had. We were energy independent. We were soon going to be energy dominant. Our country was doing great. We had no inflation. We had the best economy in history. We're going to take care of our veterans. If you have served this nation in uniform, the Trump administration will never betray you as Joe Biden and the radical left Democrats have done. They have truly betrayed you. Anybody voting for a Democrat is very foolish, very, very foolish. We certainly will not be putting illegal alien lawbreakers up in ultimate luxury while American veterans lay shivering on the sidewalks below. Unlike Biden, our loyalty will not be to illegal aliens who have violated our borders and come into our country illegally. They've trampled our sovereignty. It will be.
So I but he's some of the stuff he's saying, he's like weaving in stuff that's like not that true. Like again, highest raise that we best raises we ever got were under Obama. Like as far as percentages, percent of raise. But granted, you know what I'm saying. People will point to, oh, well, BAH went up under, you know what I'm saying, went up under Trump. I'm trying to think what are the other things that people think about. Like people will point to a lot of different things, which is true, but I mean it's just things that would have to happen naturally through attrition. Like DOD, they have to do like audits of areas and to make sure like, hey, what's up, welcome. Um, they have to do audits to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, the cost of living, what people are getting is enough to get a house or pay rent in that area. Um, I don't know what he's getting at. I mean, stuff even went up even more under went up quite well under Biden as well. I don't know. I mean, all these the raises are public information. Like, and you can see the rate. It's I don't know. I don't know what people. I don't know. They all even though like Obama gave us the most. So what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about a, Trump's full agenda 47. So every single last thing that he's put out about agenda 47, like the stuff he's gonna do, this is what I'm talking about. Even though the date on the video is November 1st, 2023. Notice how it's just now hitting social media and just now going viral. I checked the numbers on these Rumble videos and I'll put it back up so you can see it. His social media team, hold on. That's not how I did it. I clicked
To the brave men.
I think if you click, was it this? Yeah, you click this, like only 323K views. Like he doesn't his channel, like he's not even, again, there's not that many people on Rumble, but like he's not getting a crazy amount of views. And then when he dropped this stuff, he dropped it in between other stuff. Like he purposefully, like it was there, but it was kind of hidden there. Like all these videos that are going viral, like people are sharing, you know what I'm saying, of the things he plans on doing. They got it from here. None of the videos they're sharing are new videos. They're old. They're all old. They're all old. So it's just fascinating to me, like how he was able to do this. Like his team, like really did this. But I figure I do everybody a service, and we'll just go through
their
them.
lives.
Men and women that risk their lives. I ain't got to finish that. We know what's going on. No welfare for illegal. And did he put these all up in order? Yeah, he sure did. Which one is the one that's getting people going crazy? Let me think. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I think it's this one. This one's the one. This one's the one. This is the one that's been going viral.
For many years, tuition costs at colleges and universities have been exploding, and I mean absolutely exploding. While academics have been obsessed with indoctrinating America's youth.
Yeah, he absolutely has. He has. Hold on. I don't think that's the same as the video I have on my phone. Where did people get the video that I have on my phone from?
And universities have been exploding, and I mean absolutely exploding, and I mean absolutely.
Hold on, is this the same?
Time has come to reclaim our once great educational institutions from the radical left, and we will do that. Our secret weapon will be the college accreditation system. It's called accreditation for a reason. The accreditors are supposed to ensure that schools are not ripping off students and taxpayers, but they have failed totally. When I return to the White House, I will fire the radical left accreditors that have allowed our colleges to become dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics. We will then accept applications for new accreditors who will impose real standards on colleges once again and once and for all. These standards will include defending the American tradition and Western civilization, protecting free speech, eliminating wasteful administrative positions that drive up costs incredibly, removing all Marxist diversity, equity, and inclusion bureaucrats, offering options for accelerated and low-cost degrees, providing meaningful job placement and career services, and implementing college entrance and exit exams to prove that students are actually learning and getting their money's worth. Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination.
This is it.
Schools that persist in explicit unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
Okay. So wait. For example, my daughter got out of college a few years ago, and she learned more about liberal ideals than her degree. What was her degree in? Like, what was she getting a degree for? Like, and where did she like? Well, you ain't got to tell me where she went to school, I guess, but like, what was the degree? Because I went to college, like, I learned about what I was supposed to learn about. granted, you take your gen ed, your prereqs, like it is what it is. Like, but that's not even, it's not even liberal like that. Like, what are we talking about? Like, and it's not. Here's the thing: the liberal ideals weren't necessarily coming from the institution itself. It comes from the people that attend the institution, because people that are educated tend to be more liberal. It just is what it is. Like, you're smart enough to actually question things, and you go, huh, let me look into that, let me dive a little deeper. Oh man, I don't mean it like that. She did learn about the degree field. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, like, you said she learned more about liberal ideas rather than her degree, but the liberal ideals aren't the institution's problem. They gave her a quality education and she learned her material. It's just she also had the prevailing forces at university, which is these students themselves being more liberal because they are educated. So thus they're questioning things. That's how that goes. That's how it works. Um, yeah. So anyway, that's that one. That's that one, and that's where that viral clip came from. I'm glad I watched the whole thing. I mean, it's not necessarily like she got it from the professors, not the students. But it is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't. I knew plenty of conservative professors at my university, so I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused because it's like real life. College is like real life. Some people are liberal, some people are conservative, and it is what it is. I think blaming universities in totality for the ideals that the employees have, I think that's a bit, I think that's a bit crazy. And they're not even pushing their ideals. They're pushing kids to think, and these kids are thinking for themselves, and that's where they end up. I mean, it is what it, like you just said, it is what it is. I don't think you can be mad at that. So I do want to take a big, so let me put it like this. So I said I was going to do this. Him declaring war on the cartels, I'm cool with it. Ending veteran homelessness, again, I'm cool with this one too. No welfare for illegal aliens. I'm probably going to watch this one, and I'm probably going to get to the end of it and be like, yeah, I'm not too upset by it. And I think for regular American citizens, I don't think some of this stuff is that bad. It's not that bad. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not blaming them. I'm just getting at they should be teaching the criteria for the degree, not a professor's personal political views. That's all I mean. I mean, again, here's the thing though. This is a university. And this person is an adult. If you disagree with the ideas that they say, you can say that in the room and it's okay. You can disagree. You can, because you're paying that person. You can disagree with them. I've had plenty of good arguments with my professors. So it's on you, the customer, to go, hey, I don't like that idea, blah, 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 and like articulate yourself. The problem comes is a lot of people have ideals or whatever, and you're not able to properly articulate them, or you're not able to properly argue them with someone that's educated to that degree, that knows all these facts and different things. Like, it's an uphill fight. You got to be like that dude. You got to be on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's real life too. That's real life too. It's the same way. Hold on. What? Let's see. No welfare for illegal alien. Like, I'm probably not gonna dislike this.
Look at Joe Biden is running a nonstop conveyor belt, importing illegal aliens from all over the world into our country, and the Biden Department of Homeland.
Dude, I have a feeling we'd agree, but we're thinking and looking at it a little different. You know what? I get that all. I've been getting that all the time now. Like that. I guess the way that I look at things and the way that I say them, I people, like, for some reason, like, we're like on the same page, but we're like in some way, but we're like missing each other. So maybe it's me, because I've been getting that all day. I'm just gonna take accountability on it. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I might be the problem. I'm gonna just keep sitting myself up here. It's cool. I think his languaging. That's what I wanted to say. His languaging. His the way that he says things is so crazy. Like, because listen to this opening part. Right. This is insane.
Crooked Joe Biden is running a nonstop conveyor belt importing illegal aliens from all over the
A nonstop conveyor belt. Crooked Joe Biden is running a nonstop conveyor belt. That is a crazy statement.
into our country, and the Biden Department of Homeland Security is abusing its so-called parole authority to give them more governmental benefits than many law-abiding citizens, including our vets. Our vets are being taken advantage of. Our citizens are being taken advantage of. It's very unfair. And it's
wow, these all tie into each other.
Under this horrendous abuse of power, millions of illegals will be eligible for billions and billions of dollars in welfare benefits, courtesy of you, the American taxpayer. So not only is Crooked Joe surrendering your borders and your sovereignty, he is stealing your hard-earned money to redistribute it to people who have no business being in our country. They should be in their country. This is not sustainable by anybody.
So look, I'm gonna agree with him. It's not sustainable. It's not. I don't think it's a good idea when we have so many people here that are down bad to then give somebody that ain't here, that ain't even got no business being here, like more funding, like more money. Like they're getting caught, they got $750 a week to eat in New York on a visa. $750 a week? What? 750? Yo, that's crazy. That's a crazy amount of money. That's a 750 a week is crazy. Granted, they ain't have nothing, but you're paying for their room and board too. Like there's no way. There's no way. Like there's no way that's sustainable. Because let's just say I love math. I love math. I love math. Hold on. Let me find this stupid. I always run into this problem every time. When it's time to find the calculator, I can't freaking find it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What? Oh my God. Stop it. Okay, there's the calculator. Scientific mode. Okay, cool. That's bigger now. Okay. All right. All right. Let me stop screen. Let me present to you the calculator. All right, cool. So look, let's do this. 750 a week times, let's just say you got 50 families. Times 50 families, which is about what they had, times 50. So that's $37,000. $37,500 a week times 4, which makes it makes it 150,000. 150,000. That's just in food. Fam, no. Look. The hotel's like $2,000. No, the hotel's way more than $2,000. Way more than $2,000. So you got the hotel, right? This ain't even factoring the hotel. You're out of $150 for 50 families a month. A month for just food. Just food. Nothing else. Just food. Just food. This is just food. And then you times that by 12, and you're looking at $1.8 million for 50 families. 1.8 million a year. But we know that number. Then a lot of them refused. No, yeah, they refused to eat the free food because they said it wasn't culturally accommodating. So excuse me, they were getting visas, and I use 50 as a nice number. The reality is New York has 65,000 immigrants. We're going to divide that by at least two, because two is what you need to have a family, right? You need at least two people to make a family, right? Because it's either you and your girl, you and your kid, you need at least two people. So we're just going to divide it by two. We're just going to divide it by two. You, oh no, not, yeah, you time, hold on. So you have that, right? You have this number, right? Hold on. I'm gonna write this in the chat. Hold on, cause I just need to, hold on to that number. I need to delete it now. Delete that. So you got the 750 a week times the 32. Oh, I could have did this. My brain just wasn't working. I had to delete it out. Sorry. So that is two. Hold on. What the fuck? 24 million a week? It no. No. What? Okay. That okay. Hold on. No. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. Yeah, no, I was gonna times it by four. I was gonna times that number by four, but hold on. So they have this many people. Yeah, I know. Times three. Look, trust. I know. I was getting there. But look, I'm gonna divide that by four. Because that's the number that we got the 750 for. And I just I want to be fair because that number was gonna be crazy. So we got 12 million a week. I'm just having fun. Hey, look, me too. So you got 12 million a week. Okay, you got 12 million a week. You got over just a little over 12 million a week. And then you times that by four, would put you at $48 million, almost 49, basically 49 million a month in food alone. That's just food. And then you times that by 12. They paid, the taxpayers paid $585 million, $585 million a year, and then you times it by three because it's been the last 3 years. You get $1,755,000. 1,755,000,000. That's an insane amount of money. That's an insane amount on just food. Just food. This number is just food. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. For people that technically shouldn't be here, for just food is insane. So we're gonna hold that. So I'm gonna put it in the chat. 1.7 billion. We could have used that money for a lot of different stuff. 1.7 billion is a lot of money. You can do a lot of good with that. For a lot of groups. Hell, if you use that money and you just took it in New York just to bump teachers' salaries, could you imagine adding 1.7 billion to their salaries collectively? That's a good chunk of change for everybody, for all the teachers. Like I'm talking like straight teachers, not administrators. The administrators, they make good money. Give the teachers more money. That's a good bump. That's a good bump. Now, granted, it's going to be a bump for a year. Now, what's that divided by 330 million? I don't think that's a lot of money. 330 million, because you're talking about number of Americans. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. I need one more. All right. Equal. Oh fuck. 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 I messed up. Hold on. How do I see the history? How do I see the history? There used to be a way to pull up the history. Or at least I think it's the one on the phone. The one on the phone lets you pull up the history. The one on the phone lets you pull up the history. Okay, so we're gonna do this. 17 what is it? 55 0000000 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yep, this is built. This is it, and then divided by 330. Fuck, 1 2 3 4 5 6. I need one more zero. That is $5, bro. That's $5. That's $5 a person. That's $5 a person. That ain't nothing, bro. That's $5 a person. I knew it was gonna be something minuscule. That it was no, not fam, not fam. That wasn't nothing. Now, um, yeah, let's go. Let's go. A gallon of gas. Oh my god, a gallon of gas. That's crazy. Let's go. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Kyle? What's good? What's good? You're what's up? What's up, Imperial Down? What's good? Now, uh what's crazy is right, is that a pro mathematician? Yeah, good gamer. Hey, what's up? Oh, what's up? Damn, who are all these people? Where did this come from? Where did this come from? Did you raid out or something? Hey, I appreciate that. Array, bro. Dude, you know what's crazy? I can't see it on my end. I can't see it on my end in here. I have to pull it up on my phone. I have to pull it up on my phone. Thanks, Moon. Thanks, Moon, for the raid. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Moon, for the raid. Raid. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Moon, for the raid. Whoa, it's gonna echo. Uh uh wait, where the oh, I guess she left. I guess she left. Because I wanted to add her. I wanted to shout her out, but I couldn't. I think she left. Okay, but anyway, you got to get your alerts up. I do, I do. I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know. I genuinely didn't know. But needless to say, uh, needless to say, needless to say, right? That's a lot of fucking money. We have 1.7 billion. Okay, on just food. Smooth, you've been streaming this long and and you don't know how to get this together. No, I haven't been streaming. You got to remember, I just had the channel. Like, remember, I just had the channel and I would occasionally stream here, but I wasn't doing no background stuff on Twitch whatsoever. This is my first time going, all right, I'm gonna take doing Twitch serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to do something else. Like, I gotta have fun. Like, because I'm doing these YouTube videos, but I wasn't having fun anymore. And I was like, what can I do to have fun? And I was like, oh, I guess I can Twitch stream and I can have some fun. I figure it'd be cool. It'd be more engaging. You know what I'm saying? It'd be better than just me talking to a fucking camera. I get to talk to at least some people. Smooth doing his taxes. Hey, yo, chill. Oh yeah. I remember on YouTube for sure. Yeah, I'm still doing YouTube. I'm still doing YouTube. YouTube's going great. YouTube's going great. You know what I'm saying? I'm up 5,000 subscribers on the year, so that's good. You know what I'm saying? Considering where I came from, because I remember I went through um I went through my number. Oh wow, it's finally showing up the numbers for people. Okay, it took a minute. Man, there's a good number of y'all. I appreciate all y'all who being here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely leave me a follow and all that. But the Twitch chat the other day with Moon and Tina and Whitney and Connor, that was fire. Hey, bro, that's peak. That is peak cinema. That is peak content. That was a dope stream. You can take your Twitch VOD and upload to YouTube. Oh yeah, I do that now. I do that now. I do take them. I do take them. I cut it into pieces. So there's three going up. The other one, but the other one I kind of just put it just straight up there. So it's already alive on Twitch. So you can see me, Moon, you know what I'm saying, Hammer, all that. You can see all of that. Like, it's just one stream. It's just one stream. I did not break that into parts. Because it was just, I don't know, it was just too good. Like, I wish for YouTube, I should have cut off the front end. If I would have cut off the front end of that video, peak, peak, and I might still do that in editor. I might go in the editor and chop off the first point and just have it start with the rest of the video, because it's the do shorts, bro. Make the best clip of the VODs and more people view that than the whole. Like, yeah, I've been doing shorts, and here's the kicker, right? With doing shorts, right? I horizontally, because I have a method where I can make the horizontal fit. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. I have the tools, I have the resources, I have the know-how. However, the views, the algorithm and all that, it doesn't engage with it the same. It doesn't rock with it the same. It just does not. Period. Dot. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's that way, but that's the truth. And even if I did it as vertical and I kind of like jumped around from each person or whatever, even when I put in the extra work, I'm not getting the return on my investment. You know what I'm saying? Like my shorts that do well, my TikToks that do well, like my social sort of other graph where shorts make more revenue versus long video. No, 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 no. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is no. No, that is categorically false. That is categorically false. There's only some short creators, and when I say some, I'm talking about a small minority that are making good money off of their shorts. And the thing is, the number of views you have to get money off of it, like crazy money, you have to get almost 1 million views. Like I got some shorts that have like crazy view counts, but like the money back to me is minuscule. I make more money off of a video hitting 1,000 views. If a video hits 1,000 views, I get more money than a short that hit like 50,000. Like it's absurd. It's absurd. The money is still in long form. There's still not really that much money in shorts yet. It's still not there. That trend analysis, it hasn't caught up with the times. It just not has not. It has not. Like I trust me, I'm on my stuff. I'm in my analytics. It's not there. Yeah, bro. I wish it was. If it was, I would have stayed a shorts creator. That's the only reason I started making long form videos like heavy because I was trying to get money. Like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to get paid. Heck, I'm only streaming on here. Really? Like I'm trying to hit affiliate. Your boy trying to hit affiliate, and I just gotta be active. I just gotta have people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Have people locking in with me, having people here, and eventually, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit where I'm supposed to hit, and it's gonna be gravy. It's gonna be good. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. We're talking about how much New York City was paying for immigrants. Okay, and it was 1.7 billion a year. 1.7 on just food. 1.7 billion on food. Now, where'd he go? Where'd he go? What's his name? Uh Haven or Haven. Yeah, Rip Haven. Rip Haven, you still there? Rip Haven, you still there? Because Rip Haven, fam, fam, lodging, the stats on illegal, are fucking lodging. So look, let me help you. Let me help you here. Let me. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it so you know I'm not no. So you know I'm not capping. Average hotel cost in New York. Let's see. All right. So look, hold on. Let me get it on screen. Stop screen. And I'm gonna pull back. I'm gonna pull back up the calculator in a second. So look. So check this out. So check this out. So this place is giving us like a rough average because they're saying where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? So the average for a economical hotel is 175. You have the median price being $156. And then you have the average price for a hotel for 3 days is 525. The average week cost is surprisingly so okay. This is just in New York City in general. It's $1,224. That's the average. That's the average across these hotels. That's the average. All right. And then let's see. Luxury average is 318. They are not putting the migrants in that. I can tell you that much. Uh value, the median price is $200. Okay, so let's just say, what do we got? 175. What? Yeah, 175. What's this one? Hold on. Okay, now we have that number. Now we have that number, right? So so one. Now, granted, it's probably more than this. It's probably more than this, but I'm trying to be as favorable as possible to the government. I'm subsidized rate. Even if we did the subsidized rate, you want, yeah. So you want me to so 142 times but here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Even if we did the 124 times 52, do you know what we gotta do that by? The average hotel room has like 2 rooms, right? They have 65,000 migrants right now. So we got to do at least 2 rooms. They at least have 2 people per room. You at least have 2 people per room. This is the low ball of lodging. So you got, it's $2 billion. It's $2 billion. It's $2 billion a year. Bloomberg says 300 a night. Word? Word? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something here. Uh Hold on. Hold on. Let's find something out real quick. I'm looking at the per diem rate. I'm looking at this per diem rate for New York City. And I'm gonna just go 2024, because for fiscal year 2024, fine rates. Oh, oh no. Oh fuck no. Oh God. You're right. You're right. You're right. So look, hold on. Let me get this on the screen. Let me get like that's what, yeah. Yeah, so listen, look, this is the government. If the government did a contract, with them, these are the sorry, hold on. I messed up my screen. These are the rates that they would use. So 315. So what I have to do here is I have to create a mean the mean number. So I have to do 315 times 3. Then I have to go plus 169 twice, plus another 169. And then I have to add another the 4 months of 248, so 258 times 4. Yeah, so we're at 2,314, and then let me see. Then you take the 225 5. Oh no, I lost my fuck. I think it was this. I think this was the number. I think this was the number. Yeah, and then plus another 225. I mean, fuck, it's gonna be close enough. It's gonna be close enough. Who gives a fuck? That, and then I have to divide it by 12. Okay, so here's the thing. You have to create a spreadsheet using a median. I know. So this is the average cost over a year. I'm putting it in the chat right now. It's something close to this. It's something close to that. It's close. It's close. That's what it is in New York. That's the close number. It's $273 dollars and 58 cents. Okay, that is the close number. All right. So now we're gonna take that because this is the government rate. This is what they pay. Don't we have to take into consideration that this is federal money that's not counting the state and city costs. Seeing that tax New York taxes were 5 billion a year. Um uh I mean, so here's the thing with the taxes. Like there is that piece to it, but the government doesn't have to pay taxes on itself. So whatever the government is paying these organizations, they're not taxing it at the same time. The government does not pay its own taxes, so they waive their own taxes. So 5 billion over 3 years, just city taxes. Wait, what? No, 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 no. They don't pay the taxes. You don't pay the tax. You get tax free when you're there's a form that you can actually fill out. Like you don't pay the taxes, like none of them. It's exempt. It's exempt. When you have FEMA and all these big organizations coming in that's helping with this type of stuff, it's not. It's yeah, you can get exempt. You get exempted from all the taxes because then the government is paying itself to pay itself because it's taking the same money and using it. It gets really weird, and they just do away with it. They waive it. So if we take the 273.58, all right, and let me get the calculator back on the screen. Let me get the calculator back on the screen, so I'm not just making numbers up in thin air. You know what I'm saying? We're back here. We're back here. We're playing math. We're doing my taxes. As somebody would say. Um, anyway, so you take the 270 a night, right? And then you times that by shoot, how many families? Okay, yeah, we said we're gonna do half. We're gonna do half because 2 people per room. Let's say you get 2 people per room, right? Granted, there's some people that's doing by themselves. There's some people it's 3 people and a child, like in a crib. You know what I'm saying? Basically cancels. Yeah, yeah, they're not gonna taste. Yeah, basically it cancels each other out. Yep, you're right. Um, and then you times that by that. Okay, so that's a day in a day. You're talking about 9 million a day. You gotta be fucking shitting me. 9 million a day just to lodge these people? Oh, the city. No, 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 no. Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, 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 no. So listen, some of them are in camps. Some of them are in camps. And that 5 billion, that 5 billion might be just for the camp people. That 5 billion might be just for the camp people. What's 300? So they said there's about they have a rough estimate of 65. So this is what that is. It's half of that. So I'm under the assumption that that number I just put in the chat, that's the number of immigrants they said. They just said roughly. Roughly. Like I was watching an article earlier today. I mean, watching a video earlier today. People, that's migrants. That's migrants. That's alleged number of migrants. So I cut it in half of people. Like I cut the number. Yeah, that's people. That's people. So I said that I cut it in half to say that there's 2 people in each room in the hotel rooms. There's 2 people in each hotel room. So I cut it in half, right? Because some people they're not in the hotels, they're in the tents, and then some people they're pairing up. So there has to be at least 32,500 people. That seems insane. Holy shit. Yeah. You don't fucking say. That's every day. They're paying about 9 million in New York. This is just New York. So it looks like the Live Prince is deflating the numbers. I mean, they might be. I'm not even going to hold you. They might be. Because if you again, even if we took my number, right? Even if we were generous, right? We're generous and we cut off of it, right? We cut off of it, right? And we said, you know what? We're gonna cut some of those people out. And let's just say we made it an even 6 million. We're making an even 6 million, right? Because I want to be generous. The mayor had to call for help. Yeah, because they're paying 6 million a day in lodging. And then you times that by 7, So you can get a week. That's 42 million a week. Then you times that by 4. That's $168 million a month. And then you times it by 12. So you got 2 billion. Oh, we came to this number before. And then you times 3. That's 6 billion in just hotels. That's $6 billion on just lodging. And then you add in, the where the fuck that number go in the chat? Where the fuck that number go? Hold on, I'm scrolling for it. I'm scrolling. What was it? 1.7 billion for food? Yeah, it was 1.7 billion. So you add 170,000. What is that? 0. That's yeah, add 3. 1, 2, 3 equals 7.7 billion in 3 years. 7.7 billion in 3 years. So this part y'all weren't here for that I was adding earlier, the 1.7 billion is food. That's just to feed all of them. That was just food. And trust me, me and Haven here, we did generous math. Wait, that even the end of it, Smooth, is that it might be. You got to pay for the utility costs too. I'm not factoring in that. I'm just saying bare minimum, the bar in New York for the last 3 years is they spent 7.7 billion on migrants. Can we see your sources? Man, I just had it. I just pulled it up. I used GSA rates and I used the fact that the government itself said they were handing them visas for food, a family of 4, $750 a week. That's what they said. That's not me. That's the press itself. The government itself said, we are giving you a visa every week for $750. Migrant families get $750. $750 for food. You can Google yourself. How much are they getting a week in food? It says 750. But so with that being said, 7.7 billion. 7.7 billion. What you got there? What is that? What's that? What's this? Giving $1,500 checks. I don't know, but they did say they were handing out visas. They did say they were handing out visas. Yeah, I'm looking at numbers, and I just want to see where you're getting from your numbers from one time. No, I went off of the numbers they're saying, and they're saying in the press, because there's the estimates over here, and then all I did was take the average lodging costs, right, from the GSA website, right? I took what the lodging rate is, because when you're doing government contracts and you're doing the government rate or whatever, the lodging place typically gets the whole fucking thing. They charge up to the rate. That's what it is. That's what it is. I know this to be a fact. I know this to be an absolute fact. Don't ask me how I know. I know. I work. Okay, I do a good job in my regular life. They charge up to the rate. So we already did the math on that. You can ask the chat, Orca. Ask the chat. I've been cutting the number down, because even the 6 million I used wasn't the original 8 that we got from doing the math. I was trying to be generous. Everybody's seen me every step of the way. It's at least 7.7 billion. At least, with lodging and food. 7.7 billion at the least. At the very least. But I am going to look at this website though that you sent. I am going to look at it. Hold on. How do I? Yeah. Okay. Asylum seeker spending. Total 1.4 emergency spending total 1.4. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, fam, hold on. I'm finna hold on. I gotta send this to the damn computer. I gotta send this to my damn computer. Just like, look, and I was trying to be fucking nice. I was trying to be nice. Fam, bro, what you just sent me is worse. It's worse than what I just did. 1.5. It's just October. Fam, no. 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 Dude. Hell no. Emergency spending for asylum seekers. See, this is factoring in. So hold on. No. So look, I said just food and lodging. This is factoring in other things like medical care. No, this is factoring in other things like medical care and stuff. I'm talking about just lodging and food. Because this also factors in medical care and the other thing and other provisions that they need, such as like if they do give them a house, like paying for the lodging and paying for their how the for the processing of their documents, the fees associated with that. You know what I'm saying? Police presence, um, what is it? Child care. Like there's a bunch of shit like that's factored into that number, that 1.5, 1.4 billion through October of 2024. Hold on. So that means, hold on, mid-year update, da 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 da. The state plans to spend at least 4.3 billion between fiscal years 2022 and 2023. Oh no, through 2022, 20. So from 2022 to fiscal year 2025. So up until September of 24, this they plan to spend 4.3 billion. That's not too off. And that's what the state planned on spending. That's not too off from my number. Because then emergency spending yeah, it was 1.4. Yeah, no, this actually is not okay, no. Now they sent 1 billion on housing. And that's just F so this is just FY 2024. This is just FY 2024 because you got to look at when they made this. Hold on, this is spending. Oh no, this is from April 1st to October 31st. Oh my God, $1 billion in a year and a half in just housing? That makes my number right. My number is right. They're projecting it out. We can all agree it's a ridiculous amount of money. Yes. We're not gonna. Anyway, I'm gonna get back on topic. Let me close these. So look, we're gonna get back on topic. So bare minimum, they're paying that. So yes, these are the bare minimum numbers. Um, so amphibious is basically saying the state are lying to the public because according to smooth resources, so are higher amounts. Yet there's no way they're paying the lower amount of money. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. They have to be paying more. They have to be. That's why they're calling. That's why they're calling Biden every day. Hey, we need a little bit more money, man. Hey, man, how you doing? I need some money. I can't float these migrants. Like at this point, like you can't. The city can't hold them. You have all the, and then the thing is, it's not even factoring in the other costs. And I promise, I'm gonna leave this alone. I think NYC can handle it. No, they can't. No, they cannot. They cannot. They don't have enough housing for their own residents. Like I don't think you understand what New York City is, bro. They can't handle it. They cannot. They're breaking under it. Multiple businesses are going out of business due to like how the crime is going insane, bro. Like when you really look into New York City, like nah, it's crumbling, bro. It's crumbling straight up crumbling, bro. It's straight up crumbling. Where'd my Twitch chat go? Okay, so then I can see the freaking I can see the freaking chat stuff. Ow. Fuck. There we go. All right, cool. Cool. Anywho, all right, let's get it.
Certainly not sustainable by us. The United States is trillions of dollars in debt, yet the radical left Democrats are illegally dispensing public benefits to illegals while they try to massively raise your taxes. The radical left communists hate you and they hate our middle class. Under Biden's scheme, the benefits that will go to illegal aliens include food stamps, free health care, welfare checks, and a host of other programs.
See, this is what I was fucking talking about. What he's saying is true. This is true. Like, it's true. I hate him or love him, and I mostly hate him. It's true. You don't have to like someone for them to tell you the truth. It's not feasible.
Of which you would not even believe. In addition, Biden is also giving illegal aliens work permits to take jobs away from American citizens. And then if they have children, not only do the children get automatic citizenship, but they unlock a trove of additional government benefits flowing to illegal immigrant households. In the meantime, our vets suffer and our citizens suffer. On day one of my new administration, we will shut down this travesty and defend the wealth of hardworking middle class.
Now, here's the fucking kicker with this. Here's the kicker. Notice his framing. He always takes it back to the vets, and he always takes it back to like the homeless American people or American people that are down bad. Like, his team, they might be. Here goes the nationalist lies. Hey, listen. You can hate it or love it. You can call it whatever you want to. It's true. It's true. That's just what it is. It's true. It's true. Now, whether or not he's actually going to help veterans with said money, like reinvest that money or revert that money to vets, that's yet to be seen. But this part, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's not. I don't know what you want me to say here. Like, it's not. And you can call it nationalist or whatever. Like, it's truthful. It's not feasible. It's not. We just went over the numbers. No, it's a lie. I mean, because he's implying he's going to help. He's not. He's implying he's helping vets. He can't be done because of this. That's why nationalists are okay. Yes, and that's why I said what I said. Okay, that's what I said about. That's why I said what I said. But he's true about paying for illegal immigrants to be here in New York is not economically feasible. Again, we just ran through the numbers. It's at least over the last 3 years, 7.7 billion. I'd rather save the pets of America than help people who came here illegally.
I will stop the outrageous abuse of parole authority. I will reinstate action making.
I don't agree with you there. I appreciate. I love people.
We will terminate all work permits for illegal aliens, and I will demand that Congress send me a bill blocking any future president from abusing his power to distribute welfare benefits in this manner. It's all being paid for by the American taxpayer. Like automatic citizenship for children of illegal aliens, welfare is a gigantic magnet drawing people from all over the world. They want to come to the United States. They want to feast off the sweat and savings of the American taxpayer. It's not fair. It's not just. We're not going to let it happen. I will end it all immediately. Thank you.
I mean, okay, so that's that one. Next one. What I have to say about that one is, I'm I've said it before myself. I mean, we should hate those people for coming here. Damn them. I had someone tell me that he wanted them enslaved if they came here illegally. Whoa, that's up too far. Timeout. Too far. Whoever Buddy is, lock him up. I managed to convince him he was so in fearmonger that it made him think that this was a reasonable thing to a person when it normally wouldn't be. Yeah, no, I'm not. My thing is this: it is cheaper to like again. There are multiple countries that they could have stopped in because when you look at these, the immigrants, they're coming from here, they're coming from there, they're coming from everywhere, right? But they're all coming primarily over our southern border, right? Number one thing I want to do, in Texas, they should not be busing them anywhere else, busing them, flying them, none of that. That should be illegal. Because if you're talking about, you said it's a national security risk, right? Why would you fly a terrorist deeper into our country? Why would you provide him free transportation to then set up base deeper into the country? Make that make sense to me. I want somebody to argue why that makes sense. Anybody, anybody, anybody. A possible why would you fly a possible terrorist deeper into the United States? Make it make sense. That is a grave crime against national security. Grave crime. I feel like personally, these governors that do that, they should be impeached immediately. Impeached immediately. That should be unacceptable. Unacceptable. That should be a federal crime. They should be locked up for that. You should not be able to do that. Now, the federal government does have a role to play in actually helping them. They are here illegally. That means they're coming to. That means there are means to come into America. It makes it unfair for people who pay thousands to come here legally. Da 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 da. I get you. I'm tracking what you're saying, but that don't answer what I'm talking about. That don't answer what I'm talking about. If somebody's here illegally and they're in Texas, why would you fly them or bus them to New York? Well, we don't even know if they're terrorists or if they're illegal. No, but here's the thing. No, I'm battling their framing of it because they frame it as it's this great national security risk and all this stuff, right? But why bust them further into the United States? Why fly them further into the United States? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Flying illegals into sanctuary cities because those cities can handle the amount of illegals versus the southern border that don't agree with accepting illegals because they don't know how much the total cost will hurt the city. I mean, here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing, and people aren't gonna like it. Like, you can kind of just like build a makeshift area where they can just chill at. They can chill. You give them water, you give them food, and you tell them to chill. That's it. They should not be getting moved into cities. You know what I'm saying? And we're spending 7.7 billion on them. And it's not that they all are terrorists. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's a possibility that we could have moved some of them further in. They're complaining about the gangs. Hold on, what? Oh, hold on. Okay, I allowed it. I allowed that message to get put out now. Like I can understand a place them to a place with pre-made house. If we're just gonna ship them someplace, it needs to be prearranged and not just across the country to screw straight over. Exactly. Texas gets money to take care of that. If they need more money, that's fine. That's why I say, take money from Texas if they want to ship them. If you're going to ship them someplace, da 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 da, and then I retyped it without. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, you can delete the other message if you want. You know, I'll just yeah, you can delete the other message if you want to. Hold on. I'll just do it. I'll just do it myself. I'll just delete it. I deleted it for you. So we can just have it up out of here. It's cool. You retyped it. All right. So with that being said, let's get into the American Academy. What is this?
In recent weeks, Americans have been horrified to see students and faculty at Harvard and other once respected universities expressing support for the savages and jihadists who attacked Israel. We spend more money on higher education than any other country, and yet they're turning our students into communists and terrorists and sympathizers of many, many different dimensions. We can't.
So I'm going to answer your question. So no, this isn't Trump University, because we all know that was a scam. It was a failure, and it all closed down. All right. Now, with that being said, and that's part of why I don't like this guy. Um, what he's saying here is that he's saying that American universities are indoctrinating kids to uh have sympathy towards Palestine. And I'm going to say straight up, that's further from the truth. You have people, when this first peaked off, going online and seeing multiple videos of children crushed under rubble. Okay. They is that a great value water? Yeah, it is. It is great value. It is great value. I'm cheap. Water is water. Um, this is a friendly reminder to what? Oh, I do need to call them. I do need to call them. Um, but this is about universities. He feels like they're programming kids to be anti-Israel, which is not the case. People just realize like you don't have to literally carpet bomb an entire area and displace millions and millions of people and cut off their water, cut off their access to food, cut off their access to electricity, medical supplies, like all of that. You don't have to do that to an entire population to get out a small group of terrorists. And I had a guy on. I had a guy on. Hold on, because this is let me do this. Let me see. Yeah, YouTube. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Let me do this. Let's move Israel. Okay. Oh, yeah, it was a conversation I had with this guy.
This game
I have to watch an ad
you're not ready for.
on my own fucking channel. There's an ad on my own fucking channel. You gotta be fucking shit. And it's 2 minutes long. Yo. So listen, what's up, y'all? I have something unique today. Something unique. So I have a friend. Mind you, I had a good idea with the digital. I have ad blocks. I have a paid for version. I pay for the membership on my gaming channel. That's like when musicians buy their own albums. I'm facts. I had to watch a little bit of the ad so I could pay myself. But anyway, listen to this cat, man. Dude starts calling them animals. Where's it at? Where's it at where he calls them animal? Like I'm trying to say, even with our own bro, you can't go. All I'm saying is, what's being done now will not yield you, and will not yield you the result that you are desiring. On this account, no. I have another account that has premium. I can tell you that with a fact, firm fact. It doesn't work. Communication.
We should see, actually, what, let me say something. I think that actually the way that you're trying to tell me to try to show them weakness, that's what we did. Okay, we tried to be nice to them. We made a arrangement that some people in Gaza even under the Hamas control that said that he want to annihilate
This is
us
a year ago.
in his charter, even that with let some people
Nah, he's
from their
dead
work
ass.
for us, okay, to get some.
You know what's crazy? This guy is still in Wick. Is it Wick TV? I think it's Wix. It's either Wix or I think it's Wix Discord. He's still in there. If you go to the Israel-Palestine thing and start talking in favor of Palestine, this guy's gonna pop up. This guy's gonna pop up. And he went to every content creator that he possibly could. He spammed Prime, he spammed me, he spammed he was just spamming people, trying to get people to like address him or like address his points, whatever. And I figured, oh, okay, I'll have him come on, we'll have a conversation. At some point in here, he calls them animals.
For to get some money. Okay. And what they did, you know, one of the things that we discovered that the Arabs that were coming to work for us in the south, they Hamas used them as spies. Okay, to see where is the villages that they are targeting, and how many people is there, and who and what is there. And again, bro, you know, let me remind you something. In World War II, before World War II.
No. He was saying Palestinian
people,
animals in general.
Every step of the way, but they didn't. Okay, we are not going to let Hamas get stronger and become a literal threat to us. They already did enough damage, and of course, because if we will not put them in their place, then we will also get a similar stuff like this from Hezbollah. We'll also get similar stuff, similar invasions like this from the Arabs in Judea and Samaria. Okay, this is if we will not finish.
So who did the UN take territory from?
Let me correct you first of all.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's a thing that exists.
First of all, you know, let me correct you about.
So, and I want to correct myself here. It wasn't the UN. It was Britain. Okay, it was Britain itself. It was just Britain in general that gave Israelis their land back, and it started this insane massacre. Right, like I've seen pictures of like some dude running up to a child with a flamethrower. Like they were literally just massacring every single last Arab person that was in the territory that was Israel, and all that was left was Palestinians. Like they were the last remnant.
First of all, you know, it's a shame that you can't show me the video that I showed you. It's a shame because it covers that and all the important parts of this in very good English.
And what he wanted me to show was like more agreed Israel propaganda videos. Like
at least
I just went and did the research.
It's insane that you have today people that are serious.
Where's the animal comment?
A little bit about the.
He's just talking. I was so over. I'm saying you're a random person. Hamas ran into your house, or they hid underneath your house. You're not cognizant of it. And
okay, then it's the Hamas fault.
You are still bombed. You are still bombed,
bro. That's the Hamas fault.
How's that Hamas?
Bro, if you were
hold on
and over to them, of course, from what I know.
On Upwork, it's so easy to post a job, book a one-on-one consultation, and then
we need
hire.
the timestamp. Oh, me, we do.
Don't get the quality. With Upwork, they have the tools I need to make me feel confident when I hit hire. It's everything I need all in one place.
I'm gonna close the chat replay. Where's the? Oh, there's comments. Hold on.
You know what? I'm going to send you the picture. Just a second.
So it's just those two standing together?
No, they see that. You know what? I'm going to put in the comments. You saw
Listen.
See people like this as idol.
That's not everybody, and you're still not.
But this is a big part of their culture. This is a big part of them.
But that's what I just said to you is part of the point. That's why some people can relate, because you guys are using terminology and verbiage that people have historically heard before. Therefore, some people would empathize with those people because they've already been through things like that. Okay, so he had to set it back here. Talking about what he said, and I didn't even hear what he said. I wasn't there for it.
Okay.
Like, I can't go down there because that's like bashing my friend, and he's not even here to defend himself.
Bro, I'm not bashing your friend. I'm just I think that he's getting his information from.
His statement is still his statement and his stance. So I can't. So like removing him from it, you want to talk about like how people comparing black people. Oh, this is the crazy shit he said about Prime.
So what is your queen lady want to say also?
I think she's gone now. I think she's gone.
Yeah, but you know what? I want to talk about what I heard your friend Prime said. He said that he sees that they compares with them because of some report from Al Jazeera. First of all, correct me if I'm wrong, but if that he thinks that they are like your community. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your community does not hide behind children and women as human shield. You don't abuse kids. You don't abuse gays. You don't do honor killing. You don't circumcise your female. So I think if I was in your shoes, I can finish my sentence.
Hold on.
What? I want to finish say what I said.
No. But here's the thing, though. The basis of your statement is something that Prime said. Prime's not even here to defend himself, and I don't even know what Prime said. We talked about that earlier. So I can't go down this road talking about what he said, and I didn't even hear what he said. I wasn't there for it.
Okay.
Like, I can't go down there because that's like bashing my friend, and he's not even here to defend himself.
Bro, I'm not bashing your friend. I'm just I think that he's getting his information from.
His statement is still his statement and his stance. So I can't. So like removing him from it, you want to talk about like how people comparing black people and Palestinians to each other. That's what you want
to
talk about?
If I was in your case, I would not. I would be offended if somebody will try to compare me to those to those animals. And you know, before somebody calls me a racist, let me explain something. They are human beings, of course. Nobody claims that nobody claims that they are not human beings. But also the Nazis were human beings and ISIS were human beings.
Play it back.
And you know,
bro,
you don't circumcise your.
There for it.
Okay.
All right. Like, I'll run it back. That's like bashing my friend, and he's not even here to defend himself.
Bro, I'm not bashing your friend. I'm just I think that he's getting his information from.
His statement is still his statement and his stance. So I can't. Yeah. So like removing him from it, you want to talk about like how people comparing black people and Palestinians to each other. That's what you want to talk about?
If I was in your case, I would not. I would be offended if somebody will try to compare me to those to those animals. And you know, before somebody calls me a racist,
he almost called them subhuman. He's like to those he stopped himself and then called them animals. He thinks they're subhuman.
Let me explain something. They are human beings, of course. Nobody claims that they are. Nobody claims that they are not human beings. I really have content also for everything. Also, the Nazis were human beings and ISIS were human beings. You know,
listen, I have content literally for everything. I've done way too much work on YouTube. So, bro,
And like you call ISIS animals, so defend them. So same of them.
bro, no, you
With the Hamas.
you can't call them animals. See that's a thing to be dismissive of us black people that white people back in the day used to say about black people. Like they're just animals. They're just animals. You don't have to treat them nicely. You can do whatever.
Bro, what you call people that butcher babies with knives and take their and chop their heads off? What you call people that use that as human trophies and celebrate like this in the streets and
listen.
see people like this as idols?
That's not everybody, and you're still not.
But this is a big part of their culture. This is a big part of them.
But that's what I just said to you is part of the point. That's why some people can relate because you guys are using terminology and verbiage that people have historically heard before. Therefore, some people would empathize with those people because they've already been through things like that.
Bro, okay, you know what? I will not call them animals in this conversation anymore for you, okay? But again,
it's about the question you asked. You said people shouldn't equate them, and I'm telling you that when you talk like that, that forces them, and the way that you just casually did it, let me know that there's probably more people doing it, and I've seen TikToks where people are literally mocking the Palestinian people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't got no water, I got water. Oh, you ain't got this, I got that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're literally mocking them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, they asked for it. What they are getting, they made it. They made their bed. Even if they wanted to stop, they should give us a hostage bed.
Here's the thing.
They cannot carnage our people, and they cannot rape and abuse our people and think they're going to get away with this. Tell me something. After 9/11, did you know what? No.
After 9/11, did I feel a way about Arab people in general? No, I felt a way about terrorist organizations because I'm easily able to go straight to the organization and go, these people bad. I don't
Those
go.
are neighbors, okay?
This whole group of people, all of them are bad because I knew a couple of them. Like there was a couple cats that owned there's a couple stores.
Bro, I'm not saying that all the Arabs are bad, okay? That's what I'm not saying that. I had Arabs in my jobs. I had the Arabs with me in the military. Okay.
You said all Palestinians were bad, yeah?
First of all, in my eyes, every Palestinian that calls himself Palestinian is a racist, in my opinion, okay? If he knows this or not, okay? If he's just an Arab, then if he decides not to call himself Palestinian and not try to claim my home, then okay. You know, it's like a person that they decided to be called a Palestinian. So
look, hold on, listen. If you wanna hear more of this, crazy ass video, whoops. There it is. If you want to watch more of that, because that's crazy. Anyway, let me get back on topic because that dude is insane. That dude was insane. But anyway, let's go.
And it's time to offer something dramatically different. Under the plan I'm announcing today, we will take the billions and billions of dollars that we will collect by taxing, fining, and suing excessively large private university endowments. And we will then use that money to endow a new institution called the American Academy. Its mission will be to make a truly world-class education available to every American, free of charge, and do it without adding a single dime to the federal debt. This institution will gather an entire universe of the highest quality educational content covering the full spectrum of human knowledge and skills and make that material available to every American citizen online for free. Whether you want lectures or ancient history.
Wait. What the fuck? This took a hard left. I gotta go back. Because what the fuck are you talking about?
Than any other country, and yet they're turning our students into communists and terrorists and sympathizers of many, many different dimensions. We can't let this happen. It's time to offer something dramatically different.
Okay.
Under the plan I'm announcing today, we will take the billions and billions of dollars that
Yeah.
we will collect by taxing, fining, and suing excessively large private university endowments. And we will then use that money to endow a new institution called the American Academy. Its mission will be to make a truly world-class education available to every American, free of charge, and do it without adding a single dime to the federal debt. This institution will gather an entire universe of the highest quality educational content covering the full spectrum of human knowledge and skills, and make that material available to every American citizen online for free. Whether you want lectures or ancient histories or an introduction to...
If you're gonna do this, why would you get rid of the Department of Education? And so you're gonna get this money from suing universities that might be teaching diversity and inclusion, equity and what? You're gonna sue a private institution for teaching what they want to teach. So African American history, that might be too much. Are you fucking me?
Financial accounting or training in a skilled trade, the goal will be to deliver it and get it done properly using study groups, mentors, industry partnerships, and the latest breakthrough in computing. This will be a truly top-tier education option for the people. It will be strictly non-political, and there will be no wokeness or jihadism allowed. None of that's going to be allowed. Most importantly, the American Academy will compete directly with the existing and very costly four-year university system by granting students degree credentials that the U.S. government and all federal contractors will henceforth recognize. The Academy will award the full and complete equivalent of a bachelor's degree. In addition, to help the 40 million Americans who have some college education but no degree, the American Academy will grant credit for past coursework at legacy institutions and give you the chance to complete your education at the American Academy for free and much more quickly than is now possible or available. This will be a revolution in higher education and will provide life-changing opportunities for tens of millions of our citizens. Enjoy it, learn from it, and thank you.
Y'all, what the fuck? Y'all, ain't no way. Ain't no. I mean, hold on. By taxing the large endowments of private universities plagued by anti-Semitism. So basically, what he's saying is he is going to tax universities into oblivion, so then he can monopolize. Yeah, I believe that's the word. Monopolize education under the federal government, and then give people degrees from this university that only exists because of those endowments. But if they stop having endowments to tax, then how is the American university going to be funded? Because you've taxed them all into oblivion and you basically removed the incentive for anybody to even go to those institutions. Besides sports, like what does that even look like? Does anybody on his team think like beyond the surface level? Like, that's not going to be good at all. At all. There's not even enough money there to fund it. You want to fund free education for everybody through taxing private universities into the ground. And then when you run out of that, who are you going to collect this money from? They're going to control. He's trying to, not only are they trying to change and control the education on the lowest level, on the highest level, they're trying to basically box out these universities and make sure nobody learns anything but what they want you to learn. Next thing you know, they're going to be blocking access to websites that have the information. That can't be real. It can't be. It can't be.
What's happening to our auto workers is an absolute disgrace and an outrage beyond belief. Auto workers are getting totally ripped off.
And we're not gonna listen to this one. We're not. I said I was gonna do the full thing. I'm not. I'm not, because I wasn't doing that one. I'm sorry. It was long. And it was talking to auto workers.
It was my honor to support America's homeschool families and to protect the God-given right of every parent to be the steward of their children's education. Since the China virus, America has seen an estimated 30% increase in homeschool enrollment.
Him calling it the China virus is effing hilarious. He just won't let it go.
When I'm reelected, I will do everything I can to support parents who make the courageous choice of homeschool. Under the Trump tax cuts, we allowed families to use 529 education savings accounts to spend up to $10,000 a year tax-free on tuition for grades K through 12. This was a tremendous win for school choice, very important, school choice, remember that term. And yet that benefit did not apply to homeschoolers. So to support the growing homeschool movement, in my next term, I will immediately fight to allow homeschool parents the same incredible benefit, $10,000 a year per child, completely tax-free to spend on costs associated with homeschool education. I will also work to ensure that every homeschool family is entitled to full access to the benefits available to non-homeschool students, including participating in athletic programs, clubs, after-school activities, educational trips, and more. To every homeschool family, I will be your champion. Do not vote.
Hold on, there's only a couple seconds. I'm gonna let him finish.
They are looking to destroy you. If you don't mind my saying that, Joe Biden can't put two sentences together, and yet he's looking to destroy you. Do not vote Democrat. Do not vote for. Vote for Donald. Thank you very much.
This dude is a fucking comedian, bro. Oh my God. Like, what was the end of this video? But needless to say, it sounds good on paper, but again, it's another one of those things when you think about it. Why the fuck is the kid not just going to school? If you're gonna participate in sports and school activities and all this other stuff, just go to fucking school. Just go to fucking school. Because if your idea is, oh, I want to keep him away from the germs, oh, I want to keep him from these such people or that, I want to make sure I'm in charge of his education. Like, when you mean to tell me you're gonna send that kid to like be around his friends that are in class every day? They're gonna want to do it. They're gonna want to stay around those kids. Like, they're gonna want to go to regular school. Like, that's insane. I'm sorry. But the end of that video is fucking hilarious. He always he was ripping into Biden so bad, like all the time. 10 great principles. Nah. What is this one? What's this? Lowest electricity cost.
If America is going to dominate the world in manufacturing once again, as it did when I was running things, you remember when they used to say you can't have manufacturing jobs in our country anymore?
Nah, Nah, no, no, no. That's death to human traffickers. Huh.
I was thrilled to host a screening at Bedminster of the important new film, Sound of Freedom, about the power of faith in overcoming evil, and in particular, the evil of child trafficking. Big problem. We had it down to the lowest number in many years just 4 years ago, and now it's gone through the roof. Even though the fake news media has tried to ignore it, Sound of Freedom has been a national sensation and a colossal success at the box office, really big numbers. Everyone should see it. This is a very important film and very important movie, and it's a very important documentary all wrapped up in one. It's really about an issue that has to be discussed. Under my leadership, we did more than any administration in history to combat human trafficking and to end modern day slavery. In one of my first acts in office, I signed an executive order targeting transnational criminal organizations that traffic and exploit innocent people. I signed the Frederick Douglass Trafficking Victims Prevention and Protection Reauthorization Act, authorizing $430 million to fight sex and labor trafficking. I signed
Why the fuck was that named after Frederick Douglass? Does that make sense to anybody in chat? The human trafficking, Frederick Douglass wasn't even. He was trying to like end racism, make better policies to help Black people. What is this? What the fuck is this?
to crack down on foreign countries who are not meeting standards for eliminating trafficking, of which there are many. I also signed into law the Abolish Human Trafficking Act, which strengthened programs supporting survivors and provided more resources for ending modern slavery. We do have modern slavery, if you can believe it. Additionally, I created the first ever White House position focused solely on combating human trafficking. And perhaps most importantly, we created the most secure border in U.S. history by far, dealing a major blow to the cartels and traffickers. We built hundreds of miles of wall. We renovated hundreds of miles of wall. We never had anything like it. And then I got Mexico free of charge to give us 28,000 soldiers to protect us from people coming into our country illegally. When I am back in the White House, I will immediately end the Biden border nightmare that traffickers are using to exploit vulnerable women and children. We will fully secure the border. I will wage war on the cartels just as I destroyed the ISIS caliphate, 100% gone, 100% destroyed. They'll come back now because we have a weak administration. I will use Title 42 to end the child trafficking crisis by returning all trafficked children to their families in their home countries and without delay.
See, that's the part he don't want to talk about. Obama was that dude. Obama was that dude. Economy-wise, foreign policy-wise, like we were up. Them Obama years, like it started off kind of rough because I mean he came after what the fuck was that? What, Bush? He came after Bush, so that was like But them Obama years, boy, we was up. I don't know. How did we lose? Oh yeah, we ran Hillary Clinton. That's right. That's how we lost. I had to remember. I'm like every time. And border-wise, bro. Border-wise, yeah, we was good. We were good. Everything was fine. Under Trump, the numbers went crazy. The numbers were absolutely insane. It was going crazy. Trump had a year of COVID where we shut down the border and yet still had worse numbers of encounters. Yes. And that's the thing. Nobody does research on anything. People don't do research on anything. I don't know what people be on, bro. They just be I don't know, under a rock.
I will urge Congress to ensure that anyone caught trafficking children across our border receives the death penalty immediately. And that includes also for women, because women, as you know, are number one in trafficking. Children are actually number two. I want to thank Eduardo, Jim, Tim Ballard, and everyone else involved in this film for their incredible efforts and their great genius. Together, we will end the scourge of human trafficking, and we will defend the dignity of human life. Thank you very much.
In human traffic, like vibes and feelings, headlines are easier. I mean, that's facts. That's facts, man. But I will say, like, I'm not against the idea he's putting forward. It's just what he's trying to do ain't gonna work. Like, he doesn't. He don't be doing stuff that actually works. Rebuilding the depleted military, blah blah blah. Where's the other one? Ending day one. Executive order ending day one citizenship. Oh yeah, this is another one that had people hot. It had people hot.
Joe Biden has launched an illegal foreign invasion of our country, allowing a record number of illegal aliens to storm across our borders. From all over the world they came. Under Biden's current policies, even though these millions of illegal border crossers have entered the country unlawfully, all of their future children will become automatic U.S. citizens. Can you imagine? They'll be eligible for welfare, taxpayer-funded health care, the right to vote, chain migration, and countless other government benefits, many of which will also profit the illegal alien parents.
So, okay. So look, if he means by this, he wants to end for illegal immigrants birth citizenship and basically introduce the concept where at least one of your parents has to be an actual citizen of America to then actually for the child to be a citizen. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. That you kind of because that solves the migrant problem and the just rash number of like it keeps people from like finding loopholes to like kind of like, oh, I gotta stay type ish. But I do find it absolutely hilarious that many of the people that voted for this are the first like sometimes the first American in their family. Like, I think that's crazy. Like, you reap the benefit and you're like, you just close the door in everybody's face behind you. Like, that's probably one of the most selfish and actually quite American thing you could do. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Like, I could never do that. I could never make that vote.
This policy is a reward for breaking the laws of the United States and is obviously a magnet helping draw the flood of illegals across our borders. They come by the millions and millions and millions. They come from mental institutions. They come from jails, prisoners, some of the toughest, meanest people you'll ever see. The United States is among the only countries in the world that says that even if neither parent is a citizen nor even lawfully in the country, their future children are automatic citizens the moment the
See what you just said. He even addressed it. Like, I'm not against people that are like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? My kids are my kids, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I have kids, they're, you know, whoop de whoop de whoop. Like, I want my kids to be well, not kids. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Excuse me. But these what is it? The migrants, right? Like, they legally migrated, like and they have a kid. I think that's fine for them the child to be a citizen. Like, I think that's okay. That's cool. Like, migrated into the country correctly, you know what I'm saying? And you just haven't fully got citizenship yet. Like, okay. Like, I'm cool with that child being a citizen. But you're here legally.
onto our soil.
I don't think,
as has been laid out by many scholars, this current policy is based on a historical myth and a willful misinterpretation of the law by the open borders advocates There aren't that many of them around. It's amazing. Who wants this? Who wants to have prisoners coming into our country? Who wants to have people who are very sick coming into our country? People from mental institutions coming into our country? And come they will. They're coming by the thousands, by the tens of thousands. As part of my plan to secure the border on day one, my new term in office, I will sign an executive order making clear to federal agencies that under the correct interpretation of the law, going forward, the future children of illegal aliens will not receive automatic U.S. citizenship. It's things like this that bring millions of people to our country. They enter our country illegally.
What you're saying? Because incentivizing illegals is a big thing with fear-mongered righties. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, what you're saying is true. But at the same time, I don't disagree. Like, I'm not even a righty, but I'm just like, yo, like I fundamentally, and let me state my belief here. I fundamentally believe that if I, and I'm gonna go large for this so you can see me. Listen, so I fundamentally believe that I want to make sure I phrase this correctly. I want to make sure I phrase this correct. I fundamentally believe that and because incentivizing illegals is a big thing with the fearmonger righties. Like, I think that we do have things in place that do support people coming over here. Like, it makes you want, like, it there's loopholes that make it easy to come over here and stay. I do believe that 110%. We do that. Now, however, I do think that we could, there's ways to do this without I now remember my true point. So my true point is illegal immigrants, right? They're coming across the border, blah 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 blah. That's cool and all. What we end up paying for with the illegal immigrants, right? I think that if we're not paying for the security of the border and securing the border and all that other good shit, I think that we could put more money into processing people legally. Therefore, it will alleviate the desire to go illegal, because then you could just go legally without having to do all this running across the border and hiding and trying to like finesse your way to the system to get, you know, say some level of rights or whatever. I fundamentally believe that, you know, I fundamentally believe that people should be able, that the processing for we will always pay for the security there. Yeah, but we're paying a lot more than we could have, and we could have more people on processing people. We could. And I'm only saying it because I worked there at some point in time. So like I kind of have an inside track. Like they could process more people if they weren't dealing with so much mess coming across the border, to include drugs, people, paraphernalia, guns, all that stuff. Like, if they didn't have to deal with all the BS down there, like, they'd be all right. And the only thing that incentivizes it is people paying them via the drug trade and all that. You know, that's what fuels a lot of this migration. Yeah, I'm gonna let him finish, and then I'm gonna go
My
to bed.
policy will choke off a major incentive for continued illegal immigration, deter more migrants from coming, and encourage many of the aliens Joe Biden has unlawfully let into our country to go back to their home countries. They must go back. Nobody could afford this. Nobody could do this. And even morally, it's so wrong. My order will also end their unfair practice known as birth tourism, where hundreds of thousands of people from all over the planet squat in hotels for their last few weeks of pregnancy to illegitimately and illegally obtain U.S. citizenship for the child, often to later exploit chain migration to jump the line and get green cards for themselves and their family members It's a practice that's so horrible and
Yeah.
so egregious, but we let it go forward. At least one parent will have to be a citizen or a legal resident
He said what I
in order to
said.
qualify. We will secure our borders and
He
we
said
will
what I
restore
said.
our sovereignty.
He said what I said.
And so egregious, but we let it go forward. At least one parent will have to be a citizen or a legal resident in order to qualify. We will secure our borders
right.
and we will restore our
I was
sovereignty
right.
starting on day one. Our country will be great again. Our country will be a country again. We'll have borders, we'll have proper education, and we'll put America first. Thank you.
I promise you, if he wasn't such an a-hole and surrounded by racist people, if he knew how to articulate himself better, more people would agree with him. But because he's just abrasive as hell, like it's just really hard to agree with. But I can agree, I can rock with this. What is he saying? Some like to portray more judges as a Democrat, policy for the border, but it's really the most logical policy for the border. More judges. If it's legal, then by definition, it's not illegal. He's surrounded by them because he incites the fear and anger. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. Like that's true. Anyway, look, I'm finna just straight up apologize. I was supposed to get through the entire thing. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I'm tired. I'm tired. My thoughts aren't fully together anymore. I hey, this is it. This is the end of the road. Although we've come to the end of the road. And listen, so if you like me and what I've been doing here, nor judges the process asylum thing. Oh yes, I agree. And border claims, yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree that we do need that, but we also need on the back end of it. There's a lot of background checks that need to happen before that. There's a lot of background checks, and that's a Democrat poly position. I'm told. Yeah, that's it. That's true. That's true. Which is kind of crazy. That's just common sense. Like we would want more judges down there. We would want more agents to process, and not necessarily like on security. But again, this stuff is crazy. Um. So yeah. So yeah, anyway it goes. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm gonna get up out of here. Just make sure you leave me a follow. I should be affiliate now, which is great. I should be affiliate after this. And I'm gonna how the fuck do I raid out? How do I raid out? I want to raid out to Hammer. I want to raid out. How do I raid it? Oh, okay. So hold on. So if I hold on. Okay, so when do you stream? Oh, so what I want to do is I want to I stream like every now and then. So do slash raid in the name. Okay. Is there space? Do I need the space before the name? But I do want to raid to Hammer. Hopefully he's online. He's online, right? Um, because I seen he's doing his podcast with Lethe. Yeah, do a space before the name. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna send y'all over there to him. Um, but I stream like I want to do it every other day. So that's what I want to do. So like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I want to stream. I want to stream. I want to get on here. I want to take this serious. And I want to just grow in the space. I want to grow in the space. I don't know if I don't want to like do debates and stuff. Like I think that's kind of like counterintuitive. I do like hosting panels and like having like fun with it and just having like just a regular conversation and a real vibe. Like I don't like the structure of it. Like it's not me. It's not me at the end of the day. But I do participate in the debates, but I don't want to facilitate it at all. Like at all. It's not fun for me. Anyway, so slash raid and then Mr. Hammer. Rated channel was offline. Oh, he's not online yet. He's offline. Oh. Oh man. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a good one.